A group of men on horseback gallops across the desolate Gobi Desert. They are mercenaries, weary and on the run. Behind them, a larger force of Khitan riders kicks up a storm of dust, relentless in their pursuit. The leader of the small band, William, fires arrows backward from his moving horse, a futile attempt to slow their pursuers. They find temporary refuge in a dark cave, the campfire casting long, dancing shadows on the walls. William, his face etched with exhaustion, argues with his companion, Tovar. Tovar insists they survived through skill, but William knows it was just chance. They are searching for a mythical weapon, a black powder that can turn air into fire. The promise of this power is the only thing that drove them this far into the hostile lands of the East. But with no maps, no medicine, and no food, their dream is turning into a nightmare. Tovar wants to turn back, but William is resolute. Suddenly, William looks up, his face filled with alarm. Something is wrong. He grabs his sword, scanning the darkness outside the cave. A trail of blood on the ground confirms his fear. This wasn't the work of the Khitans. Before they can react, a monstrous claw darts from the shadows, snatching one of their men. In the chaotic struggle, William manages to sever the creature's hand with a swift swing of his sword. He decides to take the grotesque trophy with them, determined to find out what kind of beast he just killed. The next day, as they ride through a foggy, mountainous pass, they realize they are being pursued again. But as they brace for a fight, a volley of arrows rains down, not at them, but at their pursuers. They look up and see it. A structure of impossible scale stretching across the mountains, the Great Wall. Lined with countless soldiers in magnificent armor, it is an army unlike any they've ever seen. Faced with a choice between the unknown force behind and the army ahead, William decides to surrender. They are taken captive and brought inside the fortress. Inside, they present the monster's severed hand to the commanders of this mysterious force, known as the Nameless Order. A female commander in striking blue armor, General Lin Mei, steps forward, speaking perfect English. William explains they didn't find it. They took it, killing the creature that had killed 3 of their men. The commanders are shocked. They call the creature a atop, and its appearance is 2 days earlier than they predicted. William claims he killed it alone, a statement met with disbelief. As the generals debate their fate, a war horn blows. An alarm is raised from the beacon towers. The army mobilizes with breathtaking speed and precision. Ranks of soldiers beat massive war drums. William and Tovar are taken to the top of the wall to witness the battle. The strategist, Wang, tells the head commander, General Shao, that this is the battle they have awaited for 60 years. On the wall, William and Tovar are in awe. They see different corps of soldiers, each with unique armor and roles. The black, armored infantry, the red, armored archers, with giant crossbows, and most strikingly, the blue, armored crane troop. This elite unit is composed entirely of women who patrol platforms extending over the wall's edge. A strange, eerie silence falls, broken only by a distant, unsettling sound. The drums begin to beat again, a thunderous rhythm that shakes the very stones. Giant trebuchets launch massive flaming projectiles into the fog-filled valley below. The explosions reveal a horrifying sight. A living tide of Tauti, a swarm of green monsters, charging the wall. The creatures scramble over one another, forming living ladders to scale the massive structure. Then, the crane troop leaps into action. The women dive from their platforms, tethered by ropes, plunging into the swarm with long spears. They are angels of death, dancing on the edge of the abyss. But the Tauti are overwhelming. One by one, some of the brave warriors are pulled down. Soon, the creatures breach the top of the wall, and chaos erupts. Soldiers fight desperately against the ferocious beasts. Amid the pandemonium, a young soldier hesitates, frozen by fear. William, having been cut loose, doesn't run. Instead, he grabs a shield and a fallen spear. He expertly dispatches a Taute that was about to kill the young soldier, then another that attacks him. Tovar joins him, and together, the 2 mercenaries fight with incredible skill, protecting the soldiers around them. When the Taute finally retreat, the wall is littered with bodies, both human and monster. William and Tovar have earned the respect of the Nameless Order.
You've earned General Shao's praise.
They are given clean clothes and a room. That night, they are approached by another Westerner, a man named Ballard. Ballard came here 25 years ago for the same reason they did, to find black powder. He reveals he's been planning an escape and knows where the armory is. He proposes they join him. They can steal the powder and flee during the chaos of the next battle. Later, at a banquet held in their honor, William showcases his phenomenal archery skills, impressing everyone. He has a conversation with General Lin, learning she has been part of this army since she was a child, with no other family. William shares his own past as an orphan raised in war, a mercenary who has fought for many flags. Lin tells him they are not the same. Her soldiers fight for something more than money. They fight for trust. To prove her point, she takes him to the crane troop's training platform. She challenges him to take a leap of faith, to jump from the platform tethered by a rope, trusting the soldiers who hold it. William scoffs, claiming he is alive because he trusts no one. Lin retorts that a man must learn to trust before he can be trusted. Strategist Wang summons them. He reveals the history of the Daotai. They are a scourge sent from the heavens to punish an emperor's greed, appearing every 60 years. The horde serves a queen, and their goal is to breach the wall and devour the capital, which would allow the queen to multiply uncontrollably. Wang also has a theory about the magnet William carries, believing it pacifies the Daotai by disrupting their connection to the queen. To test this, William suggests a daring plan: capture a live Daotai. He proposes using harpoons, a technique he is seen used for whaling in Spain. During the next battle, while the Order prepares the harpoons, Ballard and Tovar knock William unconscious and escape with the black powder. They believe he has become too attached to the general and their cause. The mission to capture a Daotai begins. The soldiers manage to harpoon one of the beasts, but the chain begins to break under the strain. At that critical moment, William awakens. He doesn't pursue his former friends. He grabs his bow, leaps onto the breaking chain, and slides down into the fog. With the help of Lin's crane troop and their whistling arrows, he fires drug darts into the beast, finally subduing it. His decision is made. He chooses to stay and fight. He tells Lin he jumped because of Xingren trust. Their success is short-lived. An envoy from the emperor arrives and demands the captured Daotai be taken to the capital. Tragically, General Shao is killed in a surprise Daotai attack, and the command of the Nameless Order passes to a grieving but resolute Lin Mei. Just as they prepare to send the creature away, they make a horrifying discovery. The previous attacks were a diversion. The Daotai have dug a massive tunnel directly underneath the Great Wall. The main horde has breached their defenses and is now racing towards the unprotected capital. With their cavalry too slow, Lin Mei makes a desperate choice: to use strategist Wang's untested war balloons. Meanwhile, Tovar and Ballard are captured by nomads, but William's former act of saving a young soldier pays off when he is released. He is freed and given a horse, and he chooses to ride back to the capital to help Lin. The balloons reach the capital just as the Daotai swarm the city, causing panic and devastation. The emperor and his court are helpless. William arrives and rejoins Lin. They devise a final desperate plan. They will strap explosives to the captured Daotai, feed it, and let it lead them to the queen. The final battle takes place in a towering, colorful glass pagoda. The queen sits at the center, protected by a shield of her Praetorian guards. The heroes fight their way up the tower, with strategist Wang sacrificing himself to clear a path. William uses the magnet to momentarily distract the guards, creating an opening. He launches a rocket, but it is deflected. With only one explosive rocket left, Lin Mei makes the ultimate sacrifice. She takes the rocket and performs one last crane jump, diving towards the queen. William throws a spear tipped with the explosive-laden rocket, and Lin catches it mid-air, plunging it into the queen. The queen explodes, and the entire Daotai army instantly falls inert. The war is over. William is hailed as a hero. The emperor offers him anything he desires: riches, honor, or the black powder he came for. But William has changed. He looks at Tovar, who is now a prisoner.
The emperor gave me a choice. I would take the black powder.
He chooses to free his friend, leaving the black powder behind. As William and the stunned Tovar prepare to ride home, Lin Mei, now the general of the entire Northwest, comes to say goodbye. A silent understanding passes between them. They are more similar than they once thought. The two mercenaries ride away into the sunset, leaving the Great Wall standing, a silent guardian that has once again protected the world.